Hello, biology. This is a run through of this week and the 3 worksheets that you have to do this week. So you'll notice we have 3 lessons this week, and there is no large project. So you'll be working through some material that you may be familiar with each day, and then you will have a practice assignment at the end of each lesson, just to make sure that you got the main ideas. Also notice there is no work on Friday, so no school, I should say. It's a teacher work day for us. So that could be used as catch-up if you need it, but otherwise it is a day off for you. So let's take a look at the enzymes practice. This is the worksheet that you'll be completing on Tuesday. And let's make that maybe a little bit bigger so it's a little easier to read. All right, so this one is kind of open-ended answers and you've already learned about enzymes a little bit in Unit 2, so this is just taking it a little bit deeper and looking more in detail at how they work and how our body relies on them. So you'll notice that each of these is an open-ended answer, and it's just for you to kind of put what you know into your own words. So I don't want a Google definition. I don't want a definition straight from the notes. This is to be in your own wording so that I understand what you know. You'll notice there's a couple ones where you need to draw, and I wanted to walk you through how to do that. So this says to draw an example of the lock and key model showing a chemical reaction that forms one product from 2 reactants, and this is from your notes. So what you'll need to do is click in this box. You can get rid of answer, right, because we don't need to keep that in there. Oops, not that much though. There we go. And then you'll go up to Insert, Drawing, and New. And what this will do is it will pop up a window if you haven't used this before where you are able to openly draw. And instead of a line, what you are going to choose is scribble. And then you can draw anything you want, however you want it to be. Smiley face for that. That's a pretty bad smiley face. But when you hit save and close, it will pop it into the box there. And so that makes an easy way to insert your drawing. All right, so that is kind of the main idea for the entire worksheet for enzymes. Notice it's only 8 questions, but they are thinking questions. So I want to see your thought process. Make sure to give me lots of detail. For the ATP practice, this one is a little bit more worksheet type. You're going to be drawing some bonds here, and so you've got bonds that you can grab if we wanted to make a connection, and then you can grab the dot there and show how they bond together. If that is correct, we'll let you determine. So put that back, and there's multiples of those, so you can grab and draw as many as you need. Also notice to label the 3 parts, which is indicated here. So tell me what that piece of that compound is, what that one is, and that as well. And then you're going to have to explain some things in your own words down here. So this is why we don't have a big project as part of this chunk of lessons, because you're really showing your knowledge and your understanding on these worksheets. So they should not be one-word answers. They should be explanations, except for number 10 down here. That could be a one-word answer. There's a couple of them. But anything that has more than 1 line definitely should be 1 to 2 sentences. And our last worksheet is the energy flow worksheet. You'll notice there's 2 parts of this one, simply because I couldn't fit them all on the same page. Oh, that's too big. Let's go to 100. Sorry about that. So you'll notice the first one kind of walks through a food web, and all you have to do is identify the roles for each of these. So it's asking which organisms are producers, and if you remember, producers take energy from the sun and turn it into energy that can be eaten. So they're creating sugars. This is photosynthesis, and so we could say that that looks like a vine. We have grass, and we have lily pads, or we can just put lilies. So it's all the plants, essentially, in this diagram. And then you go on and fill in the rest. The second part of this is doing a similar thing with another food chain here, so a little bit different. Actually, you've got a web, but you're going to pick out chains and pick out pieces. And then you're going to create your own food pyramid or energy pyramid using these boxes here. So you're going to fill in the trophic levels, and it asks for some very specific information. So make sure that you include all of that into each box. And if you need to make the boxes bigger, you can drag them and stretch them and make them bigger. It does shift the lines, but that's okay. I'll figure out which one you're working on. All right, that sums up the three worksheets that we're going to be doing today or this week. Please contact me if you have any questions. And don't forget, again, we've got no school on Friday. So if you need a catch up day, there it is for you. Otherwise, enjoy your 3-day weekend.